Hey, hey, hey. It is Seasons of Mirror Work, Conversations Lady O. So we're going to jump right to it. I was in the middle of doing an assignment and I got notification that Caretaker Carney is making an announcement or made an announcement already about the election. So I'm going to be watching his statement and we're going to do this. I'm going to make my comments at the same time as I am watching it. So here we go.
Welcome, everyone. Bonjour tout le monde. 2 months ago, I was at a rink in Edmonton where I'd learned to play hockey. And that's about as far as you can get from the grandeur of Rideau Hall. And I was there because I was putting up my hand to run for the leadership of the Liberal Party of Canada. And I was doing that because I knew our country needed to take action. We needed to act to fix our economy. We needed to act to fight the Americans. We needed to act to deal with Donald Trump's tariffs.
Really? That's why you put your hand up for leadership? That's why the parliament was suspended? Because we need to fight. The parliament was suspended because your deputy prime minister, Chrystia Freeland, who is the minister of finance, who is your son's godmother, was the final straw that broke the back of the Liberals that told Justin that Pierre Poilievre is going to demolish him because of the destruction to our economy that Justin, the Liberal Party, and 83% of, I would say 90% of your still cabinet members were a part of making Canada weak. We are fighting Donald Trump because your Liberal Party put us in a position where we're at. And we're not fighting Donald Trump. We're getting rid of the incompetence and the corruption of the Liberal Party. Justin Trudeau got the final memo that he needed to leave. And the party ministers who finally was trying to push him out had nothing to do with caring about Canada. It was about them being afraid that they were not going to be reelected because they were fine and good and dandy going along with what was happening. So the destruction and the state of affairs on Canada is as a result of Justin Trudeau's Liberal policies, him being tone deaf, him not caring, him bringing division. Let's make it sound like Pierre Poilievre brought division. Justin Trudeau is the one that started this division. And Mark Carney, you were the financial advisor to Justin Trudeau and Chrystia Freeland all this time. This man thinks that Canadians are stupid. But time will tell if what they're thinking is correct, because I am shocked that I'm seeing people actually buy this thing. They're actually eating and chewing and swallowing this deception. I can't blame the Liberal Party and people like Carney, Justin Trudeau, Chrystia Freeland, who had the audacity to tell us to cancel our Netflix and Disney Plus as if that was the solution. Didn't care about how many of the working... You talk about caring about workers, but Poilievre doesn't care about workers. Your party didn't care about workers. How many times and how many videos and how many feedbacks and how many information have the Liberal Party heard about the food banks being overloaded with working class Canadians? You're acting like your party cares now. I find people like Carney and Justin and south of the border Kamala and Biden, they like to sweep in and pretend that they're now the superheroes of the mess they created, and ask you to dumb down your critical thinking for another 4 years again to believe that the people that caused the mess are the people who are cleaning it. And I'm sure he's going to want to toot his horn about what he's done since he's come in office. That tells me it's something that could have already been done. This is what I don't understand about Canadians. This man was able to do what he's trying to say he's done in 9 years. That tells me it could have been done all this time. And you're going to tell me Justin Trudeau had all this power for the past 9 years and didn't use it? That tells me everybody around him was so enabling that they know that this turnaround for the working class to help Canadians could have been done, and they all just sat quiet. And what do you do to reward them? You put them back and keep them in cabinet. I am trying to find out under what scenario can we really wake Canadians up? Because I am just flabbergasted. I am just jaw smacking in awe of the blatant, disgusting display of hypocrisy, of manipulation. This is like a domestic abuse right in front of our faces. The abuser is abusing. And people are just hand clapping because he brings roses and a box of chocolate and he brings a tissue paper to wipe your eye and takes you to the hospital to you to get patched up after the abuse that he's pulverized you with. And the family is saying, girl, give him another shot. I think he's really sorry this time. He's been doing it for the past 9 years. We've all been telling him to stop. We've had other people from outside telling him to stop. But girl, take him back. Give him another shot. And for the men who are at the mercy of domestic violence by women, his family saying, bro, give her another chance. I know she's been beating you to pulp and disrespecting you but hey, it looks like she's turning another leaf because look what she's doing. Really? This is disgusting. And I'm bringing that analogy because I do life coaching specifically to women who are coming out of domestic abuse, narcissistic environments, traumatic experiences where they have to walk away from the shame and blame and face the reality of what is. We have shelters full of women and children who are leaving these environments. Some of them are not lucky to. We just saw a couple years ago the mother and you guys are celebrating narcissism, abuse of power in front of your eyes for 9 years. And because it's changed faces, it's the same actors, but you are going to be gullible to believe that, yes, this abuse is going to change because of actions that were done recently that could have been done before. And, oh, well, it took him to do it? Really? Justin Trudeau had a whole goddamn cabinet, the same cabinet that is in his control right now, that Carney has repositioned. You're going to tell me this one man had so much power and influence over a whole cabinet? And you want to reward that whole cabinet with a hand clap because they just showed us that they were spineless and they were weak and they were impotent? That they were at the mercy of one man? And it takes another man to sweep in and do what this man couldn't do with all of these people behind him? Canada was at the mercy of this one man because we had weak members in cabinet. What do you think is going to happen with this one man, with the same weak people in cabinet, too afraid to do nothing in the past 9 years? Yes, I am mad. Yes, I'm yelling. Yes, I am pissed off and upset because I am just shocked. This man has even started his speech and I'm already 10 minutes in because it's been over 9 years of this BS. And right away, I already know what's going to be coming out of his mouth. So I'm already jumping ahead because I am confident I know what he's going to lay out. And you guys are going to eat it up. You're going to go back into that relationship. You're at the cusp of walking out the door. Turning a new page. If this man is going to change on your own time. Show me on your own time, not on my dime.
We eliminated the tax on carbon for consumers, for small businesses, and for farmers to end the division that it was creating amongst Canadians.
You know what? I'm not even, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't continue this. I'm sure you guys can watch this on your own because I know exactly what's going to happen. Let me show you something. I'm not even give this man any, because I know, I can only imagine what the rest of this speech is going to be. I've already sensed it, so I don't need to bathe in it. I already sense it. I could see it afar off. I don't need to bathe myself in it. You all, I'm sure. So let me use my time to bring light of something. This is a page on X. I know many of you canceled X because of all this nonsense, and all of you that want to destroy Tesla, the same liberals who are so about climate change. This is how I tell you your hypocrisy. You're so much about climate change, electric vehicles, and you are turning your nose down on us who can't afford it and have our regular cars, and you're the same one now destroying the same cars that you are so advancing. So I guess all of a sudden climate change is not that important, where now you've actually put more toxin in the climate by burning these vehicles. All of those chemicals, all of those things are now in the atmosphere. You're destroying cars, meaning people can't get them anymore, so nobody can purchase one for the climate that you say you want to save. You guys are a pack of hypocrisy. It is ridiculous. This person on X, please go and follow his page. He made some great points. Pierre Poilievre has been saying things for a while. The liberals were hating on him. And then all of a sudden, they celebrate themselves. Great idea, Carney. Great. Yes. The bunch of hypocrites you guys are is absolutely amazing. He is absolutely right. You are hypocrites. Let me show you another thing. This is Mark Carney being the superhero again about, let's get to work. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. I'm sorry. These were all ideas that Poilievre has been saying that is going to be done. You want to get a jump on. You know you people, like I've seen you guys in the corporate world. See, the regular folks, but everybody has come across this person, and you don't have to be in corporate, or you've come across these people in your life where they steal your idea, steal your thought, and make it like it's their own. We've been in it in high school. How many of you have gone to, you guys have done projects together, you've been in group projects, you're saying something, nobody's listening to you, but the it person, the it guy or the it girl says the same thing you said, and all of a sudden everybody's running on it, and you're like, that's what I said. Or you're in a group, you're making a comment, nobody's listening to you, but somebody else says the same thing. Come on now. Which mother, which father has been talking to your children about the same thing? They're not listening to you for years. Some stranger or a therapist or a coach or a guidance counselor or a friend or somebody's friend's mother or father says the same thing you've been saying. And all of a sudden, your child just like, oh yeah. And you're like, what? But you're just happy it's being done. And at the same time, you're like, dude, I've been saying the same thing. You're saying to your daughter, I've been saying the same thing about that knucklehead. He's no good for you. I've been saying that person is controlling. I've been telling you he's no good for you. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm just happy that you're doing it. But let's not get it twisted. I have people who have people in their family have been warning them. And they're not listening. And it's like somebody says, and all of a sudden, it's like, and you're just like, you know what? I'm just happy you hearing. And I'm just bringing to your attention, it's been said to you a long time. Why hasn't it resonated? Oh, it's because of and this is another thing about Canadians. You guys like packaging. And this is why North America has been seen as a place for consumers. You guys love consuming, so it's all about the packaging. I know people will talk about my packaging. You're rough, you're too direct, you're aggressive. Okay, so this is why the devil is so sweet and slick and have such an amazing tongue to beguile you. This is why Prince Charming could bust you up the head how many times, but his charm keeps you. This is why Justin Trudeau could have been abusing you, violating you, decimating your economy, destroying your families, high rate of unaliving among youths, high rate of death with fentanyl, high rates of childhood depression, anxiety, high rates of domestic abuse. This is all during his lockdown where everybody else opened up, but Justin said, no, I am king here. And I'm going to exercise my authority because I am a narcissist. And all you all allowed it because of his presentation, his boyish charm, his amazing socks collection, his great hair. He's so handsome. And the way he speaks and articulates, he's an amazing orator. His drama classes has paid off. Oh, yeah. But someone like Trump, who is direct, who is straight to the point, who is an aggressive and a businessman, oh, we don't like him. I'm telling you, this is classic domestic abuse 101. And I'm talking about domestic abuse right here with your elected officials, the abuse that they've put on you domestically. It is just appalling what you've allowed them to do to you. And they come back swooping in like they're the saviors. And they're giving ideas that was already presented, but they refuse to listen to it because it wasn't theirs. You don't need to be an economist or with anybody with any special letters behind your name to go to any Ivy League school, to be in any corporate position to know these type of people. It's no different during the lockdown when they told you you can't think for yourself because you don't have letters behind your name. You're not an expert in their lies. Mind you, you had the same experts in the same field with the same letters behind their name telling you otherwise, but you didn't listen to those experts because of the packaging. The creator of the PC, the creator of the test that you did to tell you if you're negative or positive came out and told you that is not what I made the test for. And he outlined why you would always get a positive, and you didn't listen to the creator of the thing. You allowed somebody else to tell you the creator don't know what he is talking about. I as I said in my part 2, every time I think Canadians cannot shock me, you shock me. How you allow this domestic abuse to continue on you. That's him there. And then you have Chrystia Freeland, the mastermind behind it, the one that told you to cancel your Disney Plus and Netflix, the one that froze the bank accounts of patriots who were honking the horn to wake you up against this tyranny. The same one that wanted you to get rid of Justin Trudeau. All of a sudden now you're okay with Justin going. You guys, I want to just end this video now, because the more I recall, the more disgusting this is. This is the same woman that froze your bank account. This is the same government that allowed troops to beat up and shed blood in the streets of Ottawa. This is the same one that now had the audacity to walk away from the same man that did this to us. And when she did it, it's okay. She now has no confidence. The same man, she had confidence. Listen, let me calm down, because this is just disgust. Like, sometimes I wish I could be like these liberals that could forget. I wish I could forget, because I can't forget, but I wish I could have this progressive liberal virus of having a forgetful memory, where I have selective amnesia, because that way I can forget this nonsense. This same woman that okayed the destruction of our economy, that has made us in the mess that we're in right now. When everybody else was opening, because everybody else was now listening to real science. Not the science of corrupted health officials who have conflict of interest that you choose not to listen to when people are showing you their conflicts. This same woman, all of a sudden now, she don't have confidence in the same man. And you allow her to remain. She's coming down now behind this man who's in the front, who is the same man who was giving Justin Trudeau all of the financial advice. This man right here, who is now the caretaker of the government of Canada, because he's now the elected Liberal membership leader. This same man, the advisor, behind him, this same woman, they're the one who's going to fix. Yeah, this is them. This is her. And all of these people were all a part of lockstep in the lie and the destruction. Every one of these premiers and every one of these ministers, oh my Lord, what's going on with Canadians? They are the ones guilty of keeping this thing going for so long, when all other economies and all other nations were opening up. So this is rich. This now. I'm going to end this on this note. I have lots to say, and I'm going to do, because I have my whole series. I'm going to be coming out with my series. I paused my series because of the news today, but I have more. This is rich. This today is like the lockdown videos of experts telling you that what Justin Trudeau is doing does not make any sense, and it is not at all helpful. And they remained tone deaf. That's what was happening then. This same government. Where was Carney's influence to come to the rescue of Canadians? I could tell you where it was. It was outside Canada. He wasn't here. He was living in a place where he can grow free. Oh, yeah. While we were up here locked down, because of his citizenship, he wasn't here. He was where he could be free. Listen. So I'm going to play this. And hopefully, the words of this woman who was around in the UK when Carney was also the advisor there. Maybe Canadians can listen to her because she was actually speaking directly to Canadians. Take a listen.
Carney has become the Prime Minister of Canada. I think it is extraordinary that Mark Carney has become the Prime Minister of Canada. He did a terrible job in Britain of the governorship of the Bank of England. He created a lot of the problems that blew up on my watch and that I got blamed for were actually created by him. He backed Labour in the election and Rachel Reeves's policies, which are leading the country to bankruptcy. So Justin Trudeau has pursued a lot of the same policies that Europe has been pursuing. And America is raced ahead of us. Back at the turn of the millennium, the average Brit was catching up with the average American in terms of income per head.
Wow.
We are now $34,000 a year behind. We are poorer than Mississippi, which is the poorest American state. And the same is true. The same is true of France and Germany, and to some extent of Canada, because they pursued all of these woke policies. High taxes, high spending, not using their natural resources. And Justin Trudeau was the architect of that. And of course, Mark Carney has been the advocate of these policies. So I don't know what is going on in Canada, but in the same way as I think people in Britain need to wake up to what the real threat to our country is, I think they need to wake up in Canada.
Stay in action with faith and possibility. Walk in and protect your light. Your purpose will find you. Say what you mean and live like you mean what you say.